We're going to start on Netflix with a feature-length, well, it's kind of a biopic, I guess, called Marty, Life is Short. And here's a clip.
In this business, in the world of comedy, there's nobody faster.
You used to do circus work.
I was a freak for a while.
There's nobody smarter.
Just because the eyes are so dull doesn't mean that there's not a machinery of wheels clicking away.
There's nobody funnier.
Say something funny.
You were the guy.
I feel like he could improvise to eternity, couldn't he?
This is directed by Lawrence Kasdan, who is friends with Martin Short, who is he's a Canadian comedian and comic actor who's kind of had a renaissance, really, hasn't he? Due to Only Murders in the Building with Steve Martin, and also the shows that they put on together that are also available on Netflix, live shows that are very, very funny. But I remember him, will always remember him, from the brilliant Three Amigos film with Steve Martin and Chevy Chase. Anyway, more of that later. So this is, it's kind of the story of his life and career. And I didn't realise that he's very much a sketch comedian who started on Second City, which was a Canadian sketch show, celebrated Canadian sketch show. And then he moved across to Saturday Night Live. But it's also about his life and his marriage. And he and his wife, they couldn't have kids, so they adopted 3 children. Tragically, since this film was made, one of them took her own life earlier this year. He also lost his wife to cancer, I think, a few years ago. There's some lovely home movie footage, especially of him and his sort of showbiz pals, who include Tom Hanks and Eugene Levy, Catherine O'Hara, of course, Steve Martin. And he's one of those guys, he just kind of makes you think, I wish I was friends with him, because they all are clearly, they're so fond of him. They speak so fondly of him. And he has just had a real lust for life and a real gift for creating comic characters. I mean, the characters he's most famous for, I wasn't aware of at all. They were from kind of SCTV years. So yeah, it's a lovely watch. The great moment for me is when he and Tom Hanks are recreating Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid when they jump off that cliff into the water, and they're doing it in sort of Forrest Gump mode. They jump off a boat. It's very amusing. But yeah, it's a really lovely watch. I don't know if I feel like I know Martin Short that much better, but you get a real sense of what he means and has meant to his close friends and family. So I would recommend it. It's really enjoyable. What did you think of it, Hannah?
It is really enjoyable, isn't it? I didn't really know what to expect particularly with this, but it's just really lovely and really sweet. I would agree with you. With something like this, you'd expect to probably learn a little bit more. Although I do think you kind of you get certain insights, don't you? And it feels quite sort of starry in places, as you say, with mentions of the kind of celebrity names and what have you. But I just think it's it leaves you with a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling, doesn't it?
Absolutely.